Hi guys, welcome to my new video. This is part 2, so please go watch part 1 if you're confused on why I'm just going through my binder, but yay, let's get into it. So sub and like if you enjoy. If you enjoy, comment what part you liked. Also please ignore the background noise. But here is my binder, let's get it unzipped and opened up, so we can get right into it. So let's just get into it right with the first page. I wanna first mention this Giratina from Lost Origin. I was attempting to get it for a while as I love all of the Lost Origins Giratinas. As I mentioned in the last vid, I had most of my cards stolen, so it's kinda bare bones but still has some pretty nice cards. Like this Terra Tyranitar and Terra Cyclosaur. Plus the sick Regis Rago Rainbow Rare. Up next we have my VMAX cards. I have more but most are part of my decks. Then we have my Zacian and Zamazenta page that has the connecting art celebration ones. They're some of my favorite legendaries. If you have any top 10 legendaries, leave them in the comments. But let me stop saying so much about those and try to get onto the next page. And sorry this vid is shorter than my last one, just hard because it's a part 2. Then as you can see, the Morpeko card is so obviously fake. But let me close my binder to mention, be on the lookout for fake cards. Search online for more details on how to spot them, as you could be scammed out of a lot of money, especially if you're buying a Moonbrian lol. So you really should only do such expensive purchases on a safe space in person. But let's get back into the binder. I have this Aerodactyl X, one of the OG X. I love the art on it. And here are my 2 dark cards from the Team Rocket set I mentioned in the last vid. Onto the next pages, I have this Origin Form Palia and 3 Ace Spect cards that were given to me by a friend. I love some of the Ace Spect, their colors are nice. But I really need to get into the next page because it has a full art I love so much. This Pikachu Black Star promo, I love the art and the other Pokemon in the back. The back also doesn't have much whitening. Even if it did, I would still love the card. I also have this Goofy creased full art, but its colors are still nice. So let me take it out to show you. It doesn't look creased, but other than that, I still like it, but it's time for it to fly away to the land of creased cards. Onto the next pages now. And here I have this Hisuian Zoroark versus That's Sick and this Cleffa alt art form Obsidian Flames that I love. Other than that, I just have basic holos and things like that, so I'll let you get a looks through of that while I discuss my next vid. My next vids will be a showcase of my Beyblade Burst and X collection that will be split in 2 vids, one for Burst, one for X. Let them know if you guys like my 2-part vids. They're a lot easier to edit and let me focus a lot on part a subject than it being part just blah blah and a small part being blah blah or whatever. So yay, that's where I'll be ending the vid. Well, not exactly the end of this vid, but more coming to the end of it. Then I will have another vid covering my Tokusatsu / Power Ranger collection, so stay tuned for that too. Coming to the end of my binder is where I keep all my trick or trade cards. I like them very much, they're very easy and collectible. I also really love the Gengars, Haunters and Hollow Mimikyu. I also want to know what y'all's favorite sets are and why, so let them know in the comments below. And I want to give a shout out to my friend TNR Plays. Link to his channel in description if you want to check him out. I want to just also show these stickers and this Pokemon coin I keep in my binder. I like to include in trades if I'm trading a kid to make them happy. Then I also have this McDonald's 2023 coin. I just thinks it's cute, so I keep it in my binder. So that was the end of my binder tour. As I said before, check out my friend TNR Plays, link in description. So if you enjoyed the vid, like, subscribe and get ready for my next Beyblade showcase. And let me know if these showcase vids are something y'all like. So anyways, peace, have fun collecting and keep being positive. Time the white screen to burn your retinas for a few seconds. You can click off now if you don't enjoy random white screen.